Hello, my fellow healers. My name is Adina, and I'm that healing girl. And in this pick a card reading, we're going to be talking about the energies that are coming up on September 7th. That is when we're going to have the full moon in Pisces lunar eclipse occur. It's both a blood moon and a corn moon. And this has a lot of significance. The corn moon is a harvest moon, and so it brings in the energies of abundance. But because this is happening during the lunar eclipse, and it also turns into a blood moon, or it manifests also as a blood moon, we're going to have these powerful energies of release that are happening. And it's literally like this divine feminine energy. I mean that in a very non-binary sense, in a sense of oceans, in a sense of yin energy, in a sense of menstruation, in a sense of losing the ova, right, from the womb, like releasing something, and the powerful energy of letting go of something that you wanted to give birth to, but was not meant to be. So that energy of release and letting go. And this could be the thing about eclipse season is sometimes it eclipses things right out of your life. So this could be people, places, things, situations, dreams that you thought you wanted or needed that are no longer, that are obsolete, old belief systems, concepts, ways of being. And some people are going to go through a huge transformation where they're literally just going to, I don't even know how to say it, but they're literally just going to completely metamorphose. And the person that they are now will not be the person that they are in 3, 6 months, a year. People probably won't even recognize them, to be honest. So without further ado, the energies of the lunar eclipses can be really intense. But the thing to realize is that if we stay grounded, whatever changes happen, it's usually they're meant to happen, even if they're perceived at first as negative changes. They're meant to happen to propel us forward to our true purpose, to help us move further into the person that we are meant to be, and to challenge us, to help us to grow as individuals. So without further ado, we have pile number 1, 2, and 3. And this one is Peach Moonstone, Carnelian, and Red Tiger's Eye, which I know those are super strong stones for a lunar event, but I feel like this is going to bring up some powerful energy. And the universe is asking us to be co-creators with it, and to acknowledge its power, and to go and move with its flow, and to move with the energy of the planets and things like that. Rather than working against the grain. And this is all about being in the flow, which again is very divine feminine energy. There's very much of the oceans, the tides, the pool of the moon. And without further ado, let's get into it. I'll see you in the reading. Okay, pile number 1. And as always, I always do tarot first. Let's see what is coming up for you today. Actually, pile number 1 had an extra card, and usually it's pile number 3 that's my extra group. Page of Wands, 2 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. A lot of fire energy. With this 10 of Cups in reverse, it almost feels like, because the 10 of Cups is all about, you have this domestic bliss. You have this harmonious thing. And when it's in reverse, it means that something happened to either derail this harmonious bliss, and that has to do with like family relationships, friendships, a harmonious life. You've got your career, you've got all the things that you wanted in life, and now you're enjoying them. You're living in this life. You're living in them out to fruition. In reverse, it either means you want these things, or these things are not happening for some reason. And with the Page of Wands, I feel like I'm getting this energy of like, don't jump the gun, because you want, it's like you want this whole life, but you have to remember that it's not going to just be essentially delivered to you on a platter, if that makes any sense. It's something that you have to, with this Three of Wands, you have to work towards. You have to build a solid foundation towards. And I feel like there is definitely a possibility towards it. Right? Yeah. There's a possibility that if you work towards this, you can have it. With the Page of Wands, I'm getting this vibe of like building social networks. Some of you, what you want represents, I feel like for this pile, is this with success in love and success in relationships. But with this Page of Wands, you're going to have to find networks that can do it. Now, it might happen via social media or dating apps. It might happen via but I feel like this is going to happen via you networking and meeting people and going to places where, let's say you share the same hobbies, you share the same goals, or maybe you go to the same like neighborhood bar hangout and you meet a bunch of people there, and there's like a trivia night or whatever. So I feel like a lot of you in this pile want a relationship, and then some of you also or you want a job, because this is giving me also maybe not super strong career energy, but it's definitely giving like energy like you want to go after. I'm trying to think of how to put it. It's not like you just want any old job. You're trying to build something that will give your life purpose. The job you want, it's not, yes, it has prestige, but it has the opportunity for you to leave your mark behind, like you did something important and like you made a change in the world, like what your work was meaningful, essentially. That's what I'm getting. You want meaningful work, and you want a meaningful and loving relationship in this pile. And there's, with this Four of Wands, there's a high chance that you will succeed. But with this Page of Wands, the key to it is to form strong networks. So you're going to meet this person in like a friends group, maybe it's like the same gaming group, or maybe there's a book club, or maybe there's it doesn't feel like you're going to meet this person in the dating app. Essentially, you're going to have to do some networking to meet this person. And you're going to also similarly have to do some networking in order to solidify a job position like the one that you want. Or if you're already there, to solidify with this Four of Wands a promotion in your chosen field. So I'm getting, you want to succeed at life, and you perceive that as having a strong relationship and having a fulfilling career. Breathe. So I feel like this card comes up when people have been like trying too hard. Like you've been pushing and pushing and pushing. Maybe you've been on all the dating apps. You went to all the networking events. You're like, I just can't find the person that I want to be with. Like, oh my God, there's so much frustrated energy right here. I can't find the person, and I can't land like the job that I want. And I don't get that you're out of work or anything like that. You are working, but you're also looking. You're putting your feelers out for a new position that will not only pay more, but that will give you more purpose, that will give you recognition, that in a position in which you feel useful and respected, valued, and one that has upward mobility. And it's a tall order in today's economic situation. But of course, we believe in the power to manifest anything into your life that you desire. You just have to match the vibration of that desire. And how you do it is, as Esther Hicks says, acting as if. And one of the ways you do it is by putting in all of the work, and then just letting go and letting the universe take over. Something about you is still pushing, even though you're saying you're letting go and letting the universe take over. There's some thread in you that's still trying to push for it to happen. So the universe wants to let you know to breathe. Breath is sacred. Replenish yourself. Slowly exhale. Wellness, clarity, account to 6. Then exhale, stress to a count of 6. So inhaling to a count of 6, exhaling to a count of 6. And maybe you need to take a yoga class. And no, don't be like, I can meet somebody at a yoga class. Because that's the energy that I'm getting. It's like, yeah, I can. Like, you're taking all of what I'm saying right now. You're already like, I need to find all these groups. No, it's saying breathe, relax, chill out. Call in what you want. And then don't just purposely go to groups, but just keep your eyes peeled. Yeah. And try to be authentic and move in the interests, the circles, the hobbies, the groups that you are in, so that the person that you meet is into a similar things as you. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. Practice self-compassion. See yourself with loving kindness. Acknowledge your growth as an empath. Honor the person you've become. The one thing that you probably need to do, because you're trying to push ahead to all these other things, is to make a list. And on that list, write down everything that you have accomplished that has made you proud. And then just have an immense sense of gratitude, an immense sense of self-compassion for the person that you were, who has become the person that you are now. You're not the same person you were a year ago, 5 years ago. You've achieved so many things, and have you stopped to take a breath, honor those achievements, and enjoy and bask in them before you've moved on to your next goal. Like, life doesn't have to be a series of conquering goals. That's what I'm getting. You can breathe and enjoy the moment. Practice self-compassion. Practice kindness to yourself. Say, yeah, I'm an amazing person. I've done all these things, and I will accomplish more. Surrender negative think. Yeah. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing, and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. The negative thoughts have to do, and that's what the self-compassion card is coming in with, self-worth. Like, am I even good enough? Well, maybe I don't have all the things I need. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I don't have enough money. Maybe I'm not prestigious enough. Whatever the case may be, to have the life I deserve, to bring in this new partner. There's a confidence issue, and the universe is telling you to surrender that negative thinking, to go into a state of self-compassion and gratitude, to breathe and catch your breath for a minute. You don't have to have all the answers. Angel of love. Yeah, spirit will send you the partner when the time is right. Yeah. That's what I'm getting from that. And you have to, as well, have love and compassion for yourself. When you love yourself, when you love your life, when you love everything about your life, that is when people start to flood in, because they're drawn. They're drawn to you like a moth to a flame. They're drawn to your vitality, your brightness, your beauty. And by beauty, I mean your inner light. They're drawn to that, and they want to be around it. And that's how you attract true partners to you. Angel of love. This beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-colored wings. She holds a rose quartz heart, radiating tender and loving vibrations, bringing you compassion and affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of upcoming approach. Or if you're longing for some deeper or more intimate connection with someone already in your life, she's here to say that far tender greatness is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate towards yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. The angel of love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. Connections in the energetic realm, yes. The connections that you're making, they are divine, essentially. So, yeah, I'm getting the vibe that you do have a person coming towards you, and that this person is sent to you from spirit, and that you'll meet them when you've vibrated at a high enough level of self-love, because it might be that your two vibrations are off is why you can't meet right now. Either one or the other one of you is not vibrating at a high level of self-love and compassion, and once you meet that criteria, they'll just show up. Yeah, the spirit will maneuver you ties together. They'll maneuver the two. Spirit will maneuver the two of you together, yes. That is the vibe that I'm getting. Wow, what a beautiful reading. Pile number 1. Well, that is all that I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Of course, take what resonates and leave the rest behind, trusting you're exactly where you need to be in this moment. And I will see you in the next one. Please comment, like, and subscribe with a peach or a pink heart emoji, or a yellow heart emoji, or a full moon emoji. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, pile number 2. With this lovely carnelian crystal. Carnelian crystal is an amazing vital energy. It gives an amazing vital energy off. And again, the full moon is all about surrender and release. So take whatever resonates with you. But I'm getting this energy of action. It almost feels like new moon energy. And I think that is because of the dual nature of the corn moon and the blood moon. The blood moon is asking you to let go, surrender, release. Let go and let goddess. Let go and let God. Let go and let divine, whatever you want to call it. And the corn moon is asking you to reap abundance, to manifest things, to activate the law of attraction energy. So there's this duality happening here. But the more that you release, the more that will actually come in during this full moon. The more you declutter and get clear, the faster the energy of abundance will come towards you. And the things that you wish to manifest will come into being. King of Cups in reverse, 3 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, it looks like you, with this 3 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles, you want to enter into a new field of study of some kind, or you're already in it. And yeah, with this King of Cups, I want to say it could also represent an instructor that you will come into contact with, and somebody who can be, you can be a little bit capricious. Yeah. Somebody who may serve more as a hindrance to your education than a help to it. So be on the lookout for that. And this could also be you. I'm getting a couple of mixed messages from this. It could be a combination of the two. And you are pursuing something. Maybe you're like a college student and you're pursuing something. Your heart's not really in it. But because people expect you to, maybe a father figure or something, you're like, sure, I need to do this thing. I need to tick off the box of college, but maybe you want to go to trade school. Maybe you want to be an influencer. Maybe you just want to invest in, like, I don't know, stocks and bonds or something like that, cryptocurrency, or you want to do something totally new. Maybe you're into AI or something like that, and you're like a father figure, a mentor, somebody that you care about that has not necessarily control, but has influence within your life over your heart, wants to sort of tell you what to do as far as what your educational goals should be. But know that only you can. Yeah, at the end of the day, you are the only one that can steer your own ship, is what I'm getting. And for some of you, you're going back to school. It's going to cost a little bit of money and upfront investment, and maybe your partner is not supportive of it. So you have some challenges there. And one thing I've learned is don't let anyone stop you from pursuing a level of study that you feel will advance you in life or bring your life some sort of fulfillment, even if not monetary, even if it's just, I want to take a piano class or something. Don't let anyone stop you from doing that. Personal story, without getting too far into it. Oh, when I was younger, I'm an energy worker, I'm a massage therapist. And when I was younger, my family was like, no, don't do massage. Like, they were not supportive at all, but I went ahead anyway. And years later, it's one of the major ways that I support myself. Of course, I have this channel, but I do this more for the love of astrology and being a lover of the esoteric than I do that I'm actually, of course, making a huge amount of money. This is more of a passion. So, yeah, lesson of that story, don't let anyone influence you to not do something to better yourself when it comes to education, or to make you study something that you do not want to study. Important thing. Yeah. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship shift. If it doesn't work out, try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Some of you, yeah, in going back to school, you're doing this so that you can get more financial stability within a relationship. You might be thinking about leaving or something like that. And we know with the lunar eclipse, this is a time for releasing, a time for letting go. If you can't fix something, and you really can't fix anything, you can encourage a situation to be healed. You can be open to healing a relationship, but at the end of the day, it takes two people to do that. So yeah, for a good number of you, this other person is not supportive of what you're trying to do or what you're trying to build in your life. I'm giving you a strong vibe of education, but it could be anything to do with money, like I said. Cryptocurrency investments, starting a new business, anything like that. I'm getting a strong education vibe for a lot of you people. And I think it's because before you want to actually do this career thing to make money, you need to like learn more about it. Maybe if you want to be an influencer, you have to like learn video editing and things like that, or learn social media, take social media classes and something like that. Running a social media channel or social media concern. So yeah. Let's see. Look at the stars. Oh, it's what I was saying. Look up and remember that you are but a tiny speck in a large mysterious universe. Let the magic of the stars connect you to your own special magic. I take this as ask spirit for help. What you're doing right now is actually looking to the stars, because we're doing tarot through the lens of astrology with this lunar moon eclipse. So you are actually looking to the stars. The lunar energy is helping you to release the things out of your life. Maybe it's this unsupportive person that do not belong or that no longer serve you, right? And the other thing I get from this is that you are consulting the knowledge of your higher self, and your higher self knows. You're looking through your third eye and guided by your intuition. Of course, the intuition, the moon rules the intuition, so your intuition will be heightened right now. So you'll be in a heightened period of understanding, and there's just a knowing. You know that whatever this is, whatever class this is, whatever action this is, deep down you have this strong, deep gut feeling that you have to do it, that you must do it. And you must. Angel of Balance. This is, I think, sort of an admonishment. It's not really a warning. It's more of an admonishment. It's like saying, hey, as you're doing these things, if it's a relationship that you do want to fix, or I should say that is capable of being salvaged, you don't want to get so lost in what you're doing that you completely surrender the relationship. That's where balance comes in. You don't want to give up on your dreams, but you don't want to drop everybody else in your life as you like sort of go after your dreams and let everybody else be damned, sort of. The other thing I'm getting from this is that if you're a student, or if you're looking for going towards doing this college class or further education, whatever it may be, you're going to have to balance it with other aspects of your life, like work, right? You're going to have to balance the amount of time you spend studying versus the time you spend doing recreational things, because if you don't do that, you're not going to succeed in whatever you're trying to learn. So that's coming through very strong for me. Let's read this card. And this deck right here has has an energy deck. Not all of them are angels, but all of these cards so far have been angel cards. So it's leading me to believe that this crowd is deeply spiritual. That's people that are watching this video are deeply spiritual, and that there's a need to look for divine guidance from above. Yeah. Oops, sorry, that was the last one. Maybe some of you were drawn to pile number 1. If so, feel free to go back and look at pile number 1. I have the timestamps in the info box. It says, this loving presence holds a picture of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equanimity. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming into your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energy as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off center or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. Yes. Using your intuition, using divine guidance, balancing yourself. Make sure you get enough food, sleep, rest, and that you're eating well. Things like that will be very, very important for you. But definitely go after this. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is either more education, going to back to school for something, or maybe adding on more skills to what you already know, something like that. Go after it. Don't let anyone stop you, but at the same time, make sure you balance out your personal life, your work life, and everything as you are learning these new skills. And that is what I have for you today, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Of course, as always, take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Trusting you are exactly where you need to be right now in this moment. If this did resonate with you, please comment, like, and subscribe below using a orange or a blue heart emoji or a full moon emoji. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, pile number 3 with this red tiger's eye. It's a very powerful energy crystal. It's strong drive. Some of you might be drawn to pile number 2. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Cups. 9 of Pentacles, yeah. It's like a big amount of, it's like this huge vibe of money energy happening in this reading. You are a person with this Queen of Cups that has a very full, caring, and beautiful heart. And this makes you want to give. You want to give of yourself emotionally. You want to give financially to things with this 6 of Pentacles. You're really passionate about your causes. You're really passionate about charity. And you want to heal and nurture people. You respond first with your heart chakra. Wow. Yeah. Really beautiful. And what you want to do is you want to work on, you have worked on, I should say, you have worked on building up a flow of material success. And if you haven't already, that is where you want to be. Yeah. So you want to be here, but with this 6 of Pentacles, there's something financially out of balance. Maybe you are, maybe you are giving too much to like a financial partnership and the other person is not pulling their share. So you are making money, but you're like, something's out of balance. And it feels a lot like you are like sort of hustling and another person in a financial partnership or company or a job or whatever is not, maybe you're like teaming up with somebody in a giant project and they are not pulling their weight. Yeah. And some of you have tried to like really invest big to get here, but maybe you lost money. Like maybe you invested in something that a friend told you about or something like that. You thought was going to give you a huge profit, or one of those like internet sort of, do this 10-step process and you'll get $900,000 in this time, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm talking about, those types of ads. Maybe you invested in something like that, thinking it was going to get you to this 9 of Pentacles energy, because it's not that you all this money you want to amass it for yourself. You want to use this money to do good in the world, to invest in your causes, your charities, your, some of you are like really big into the environment and into animal rights and things like that. And so you want to invest in like shelters and yeah, I'm getting that heart-centered vibe from you. Let's see. Set limits with draining people. Yeah. When people are depleting you, kindly set limits. I only have 10 minutes to listen now. Such self-care is respectful and empowering. There is this no. Yeah. I'm leaning more towards the fact that you are making money, but that somebody who is sort of building this enterprise with you is not, they're dumping everything on you. Yeah. And you have to set limits and boundaries with them and be like, hey, I'm doing XYZ and I need you to do this because we're both in this together, right? Maybe if it's a job and a project and you're getting completely dumped on, you might have to go to HR or a higher up but before you do that, make sure you kind of tell the other person, listen, I don't want to have to, go further and so I make a formal complaint. I want us to resolve this. And I feel like you have the skills because you're the Queen of Cups. You have the skills to be heart-centered and get to the heart of the issue. And they know what they're doing, but they're taking your kindness for weakness. Yeah. Yeah, they're taking your kindness for weakness. Forgive me, I'm a bit stuffed up and I don't know why. Oh, yeah. So some of you, like I said, have been a workaholic. Saying surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on people or activities that ignite your passion and flow. Yeah. You're being really drained by this whole scenario, and it's time for you to sort of get back in touch with who you are, with the core of who you are. I think that's where this red tiger's eye comes in, with the core of things that basically light you up. Maybe you like dancing, maybe you like singing, maybe you like music, and you've been maybe you go to the movies, maybe you like hanging out with your friends, but you've been kind of surrendering the joys of your life because you've been carrying all of this weight. Yeah. All this responsibility at your job, or if many of you are in business for yourself or in a partnership, and the other person, again, is not showing up. It's the world. I feel like one of the solutions is that you need to sort of get out in the world and see how other people are handling a similar situation, and also that you might need to take a trip. Yeah. If you don't stop carrying all of the responsibility, you're going to burn out. And it might manifest like a health problem, or just literally like crippling anxiety, or some other issue. Yeah. Because that's what happens a lot of times to Queen of Cups energy people, is people abuse their kindness sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this reading is very straightforward, to be honest. But let's read what this card has to say, the world. I feel like the world means you need to go on a trip. That'll reframe things for you. That'll set things to rights. You'll come back refreshed, and then when you try to take on all the things that you were before, you're going to find you can no longer do it anymore. It won't feel sustainable. It's not sustainable, to be honest. The world expansion opening up. The man in the picture is looking out over a bay above the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is inviting you to expand your vision and contemplate some broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know you have unlimited resources available to you now. Now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. I'm also thinking that they're saying that this person is not the only fish in the sea. You might need to bring in somebody or outsource some kind of a talent to help you essentially, to help you do all the things that this other person is slacking on. And maybe if they're slacking too much, you could possibly find somebody else to help you and let them go. I mean, this is the lunar eclipse energy, and the lunar eclipse energy is all about releasing. So if this person is not pulling their weight and not helping you build and not helping you further acquire this Nine of Pentacles energy here, then the best thing you can probably do is find somebody else, another partner, or who can help you. Maybe if you're in a job, you bring another person into the team, and say, hey, you know, this person is giving me more insight and I think I can go further with them. Yeah. So this is your only option. This person is your only option. You have plenty of other options to help you build. And part of it might be, you know, going to social media and finding out how other people did it. I think I mentioned that in the first part of the reading as well. Going to seminars, networking events, and things. Some of you might be drawn to pile number 1. But at any rate, yeah, either pile number 1 or number 2. If you're drawn to some of the other readings, do go back to those as well. This reading feels, a lot of these readings felt somewhat circular. I mean, yes, moon energy. So that is what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope it resonated with you. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest behind, trusting that you're exactly where you need to be right now in this moment. And if you did, if this reading did resonate with you, please like, subscribe, comment below with a pink heart emoji or a full moon emoji, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.